is and why you started it.
I started in 1983 as a service technician. I was part of a group that disbanded and actually began strictly service, believe it or not, servicing IBM Selectric typewriters. So that was the beginning of my office equipment service. I built the business. It started with just me. And within 3 or 4 years, we had 14, 15 people. Um, and I focused on service contracts and service. And we called upon businesses, schools, and cities and towns, and just built a good base. And that's how I began. And of course, we've seen all the change over the years. So as the changes have come, so have we with copiers, printers, cash registers, all types of services for small, medium sized, and city government businesses. But yeah, so it's been really a service based business, and I really enjoy it still to this day.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think of when you started out, how different the products and how much different the services are compared to when you first started out. But you keep evolving with the times, and you're able to fit any company's needs, which is amazing. What would you say some of your strengths are?
The ability to change when we need to accommodate those needs of our customers. I like that as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, sole proprietor, if you will. You know, I listen to my clients, and with that, I'm always thinking, what more can we offer them? And I can make rapidly changes, being the boss, if you will, along with my co-partner, my wife Nina. She's very helpful and instrumental too.
She's the real boss.
She is. She is. She really is. She keeps me on track, and we work really well as a team.
Yep.
So it's that ability to change. We keep up with training. I've always been a service tech myself, and a lot of my peers razz me still because I'm still in the field. I'll take the hat off. One minute I'm fixing a big copy or a printer or talking to you about a POS system,
Huh.
uh, and the next minute I'm meeting with a group um, of our vendors trying to decide, make decisions for the upcoming year. So it's a challenge. I love it, and I like helping people. I think that's a big part of it. And
Yeah, no,
my dad always told me when I was younger, all our families in service-based businesses, if you treat people right, they'll call you back. They'll come back, and hopefully they'll refer you. So that's really what I, pretty basic stuff, but I treat people like I want to be treated, and it's not just the products and services. You know, they remember how you make them feel, and that's what I try to be aware of. And we do it very well, I feel.
no, I agree. I agree 100% with what you just said. I watch you at some of the mixers, some of the events, and I see you talking to people. It's not whether they're a customer of yours or not. It's about who they are, what their business is, how you can help in any way, and you do a great job at connecting with those people and actually caring, which is the difference I think between your business and some others. What are the products and services that you have to offer, and what type of business can you help as well?
A lot of our products and services are geared around small, medium-sized businesses, from a print management solution to office supplies such as toners and ink. For that, we offer them a total solution. We service the equipment as well. We have 16 warehouses nationwide where we're able to drop ship goods. We have new and refurbished equipment, whether it be HP, Toshiba, Canon, whatever it is. We carry the brand names, but everything we carry, we service entirely. And I have excellent service technicians that work with me. And on the retail side, we do the Samsung cash registers and the little POS systems, the small ones for smaller businesses. The larger systems, I actually work and collaborate with a local business like myself out of Lowell. And that's the thing I do, and I do a lot, is collaborate and work with other vendors to provide excellent services and treat people I feel like I would. So I've got a
Sure.
nice team. I've met some nice members of the Merrimack Valley Chamber, and I never would have met them, Michael, if I didn't join the chamber. I work with a company out of Haverhill with the computer systems, where I don't mind mentioning them, Northeast Computer Services, Jonathan and Eric, and they've just been amazing to work with. It's as if we're partners, but they're on the same level of service that I am. I feel they treat their customers and go up and beyond what's expected, and the bottom, not what's expected, but what's deserved, and give them what they need. And if it's not right, we make it right. And if we do something wrong, we admit it and take care of it. So it's nice having people like that surrounding me, and that's been the key to my success, our success. I think is surrounding me with good people, and being that straightforward and as honest and having integrity as I can. So, I mean, the chamber's been remarkable. You guys do a great job. I joined several years ago. I wish I joined many years ago. And I was telling Ray Ann, I don't just say it to say it. I mean, you guys are very engaging with all of us. You're always reaching out, asking us, what can you do to help us? What can you do to help us grow? How are things going, Ken? And I feel that you all sincerely mean it. I know you all do. So it's been really very good for me to be in the chamber, and I enjoy it. And I like meeting the other members in the chamber. As you said, I try to listen rather than talk as much as I am right now. I try to listen and find out and learn more about their businesses because I just feel the more I learn about them, the more I'm able to possibly send them a referral. That's really what my business is built on, know, like, and trust. Who can refer me business? We haven't had salespeople since 1992, and it's all referrals, and it's all basically referrals and networking, and happy people saying, "Geesh, you'll be out in the field, and someone will say, Geesh, our copier isn't quite working. We're not getting the level of service we like, or our printers. Who do you know?" And you could go into a local, I won't say the national brand store, but there's a couple of them you can go in. If you say your printer's broke, they'll actually send you to Ken Adams, a new report. So I like that, and I have fun, and you know, it's just it's a good feeling, to be able to help people and honestly do the best we can.
No, I think that's great. And obviously, first off, thank you for being a member of the Merrimack Valley Chamber. But it was great seeing you connect with Eric and Jonathan from Northeast Computer Services. And it was at a chamber event without, meeting them there. Now you can working together, you're working collectively, you're working collaboratively. And that's great to see. That's what we want to see, people working together and people growing their businesses. So that's perfect. And you're right. We have the same mantra, I guess, as you, is that we care about you. We actually care about you. We care about your business. It's not about us, it's about you. So I'm happy to hear about your great experiences with the Merrimack Valley Chamber. Ken, I'll ask you, what areas do you cover? Who can order products and services from you?
The bulk of our business really is 30 miles around Newburyport. I say I like to stay this side of the bridge in Boston. Then we go up to the Lowell in that area, and then as far as Portsmouth, Dover. But the bulk is right around here in the Merrimack Valley. And we have other companies beyond that. We have some throughout the country because we do drop ship toner supplies, even machines. So we might do business with you, and you have an office in, we'll say Delaware, and you say, Ken, we'd like to have one of those printers shipped. Could you send one, and could you assist them setting it up? And we have people that will remotely help um, you set up in a home office. And that's been a really popular thing with this COVID-19, because we're not only shipping to other business locations, but we're sending to home offices, whether it be anything and everything from printers to scanners to copiers to even PCs. And I think what sets us aside is the fact that once it arrives, it's all ready to set up and go. And then we assist you in connecting it. So the full service is there. And if there's an issue, I mean, we're a phone call or text away. So unlike the bigger companies, we really give that personal service, and people really appreciate that today. As we know, it's less and less, and most big companies are cutting back on their service and personnel, or closing offices, or they're consolidating and closing offices. Like we recently had one in Amesbury, and so they look up in the yellow pages, or the yellow pages. Listen to me. They look up in the Google or whatever. That just ages me, right? But geez, who's local that does this? Or they ask, and so we've been getting a lot of referrals that way. Particularly in tough times, they tend to look for alternative service support, and that's usually our foot in the door. Once we get to know you, and as you know, when we go by, we bring a little sweetness. I think someone might have told you about that.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you that most important question in a minute. But first, I want to ask you, first off, just tell everyone at home what the best contact information is for you, how they can learn more about your company as well.
You can contact us direct at my phone number, 978-462-9206. We're right in Newburyport. We've been in business, by the way, 37 years. Or you can go to our website, Adams Imaging Systems, and there's a direct link. All our service or inquiries is a contact Ken section. It comes through to me and my wife, Nina. You get an instant email, and you get back an instant response, and one of us will call you. And you can inquire about anything there, supplies, service, parts, whatever it is, but we will get back to you. And even if it's something we don't work on, I generally know and can refer you to a reputable person or company. So I always do return the calls and reach back out to you and assist you. So that's the easiest way, and they're very accessible.
Yeah, no, and to go back to your previous point as well, when a business or an individual calls up a company, they don't want to be talking to a computer system. They want to be talking to an individual who can help them right away. And I think that's what really makes a difference with Adams Imaging Systems. You get right back to somebody if you don't pick up right away, and you make it easy for your customers, which is the total difference. But the most important question, as I said, I was going to ask you is that I heard Adams Imaging Systems has a reputation for bringing goodies and new new current clients a little bit of sweetness. And
Yeah,
I know firsthand that's true. So I know that the rumors are true. Why don't you tell everyone at home what I'm referring to?
sure. That all started several years ago. We had a very ingenious distributor or vendor, if you will. We drop ship all our toners, and they gave us a choice of candies to put into a box. And we like M&Ms, M&M plain or peanut. My wife, the brains again, said, Ken, the women like chocolate, and the women are the ones ordering all the toner and supplies 9 out of 10 times in the office. So send the M&Ms. I said, okay. So it started with that, and people loved it. I went from one vendor that I was doing business with 30 years to another vendor just because they had chocolates. And the company called me and said, Ken, what's going on? Is there a problem with our products? I go, no, you don't have M&Ms. And needless to say, I actually shipped them M&Ms. I don't mean to go on about it, but I sent them a case of M&Ms from that I picked up. They put them in my orders, and because of what I did, this international company who's worldwide actually took on the same idea, and now they offer it to all their dealers. So it
That's
started
cool.
with little Ken Adams and Newport, but it started like that. And then my wife has always been a baker, a cook. She's very good at it. She has a little part-time business doing baking. So she came up with whoopie pies, which she makes these great whoopie pies. So I'll show up at your business, bringing them by, and she made some up. She put them in, look like they come from a baker. I mean, they're in the boxes, everything. She made up these cute labels that said, add a little sweetness to a cold call. So I'd show up, and who's this guy with the whoopie pies stopping at the office? So we try to do things a little different, and so I'll drop off the whoopie pies, my card, and sometimes I see somebody, sometimes I don't, but a lot of times I do get the opportunity to speak with somebody because we think outside the box. I mean, I like to promote other businesses too. So we had a local Abe's Bagel in downtown Newport, and we made up around the holidays these nice fresh bagel baskets with cream cheese and her homemade apple chutney all wrapped up. And I showed up at 9 in the morning with them. They're still fresh. She made me get out and pick them up at 6 a.m. and she bundled them all, so they're still warm. And we do that. So we're promoting another local business while we're also promoting ourselves and spreading the gratitude of thank you for your business. And we've been doing that for some time. She's done cupcakes. I mean, we've done. She bakes homemade dog treats. So if you find out you have a dog and you love your dog, she makes them fully from scratch. And we're always thinking for ideas like that, but taking them by and bringing them, and it's been fun. But people like the little thing. It's a little touch that separates us from the rest, and people really do appreciate. You don't know what type of day they have, and you walk into a building, an office, and everybody's stressed. I mean, particularly nowadays with everything going on. And so if you can bring a little something to them and a smile, it goes a long ways today in building that that relationship and letting them know you care. And I just feel that that's a letting them know you care. Who really cares today? And I can tell you we do, and I know we do. But that's my big part of my model, business model is a part of our mission statement is that we do care.
When I remember, we try to use all of our members for products and services. And when we ordered some ink from you, when we opened that box and saw a bag of M&Ms, you really thought it was Christmas morning for our office here. We had a little fight of how we're gonna split them up, but it was tremendous. So thank you again. And if
Yeah.
you didn't do such a great job with all the IT and imaging, with your imaging systems, I might tell you to start a bakery because I've had Nina's whoopie pies before, and they're to die for. She
Oh,
makes amazing stuff, and as you talk about care, you can tell she puts the care into each and every bakery item she makes. So no, it's
right.
amazing. Ken, I want to thank you again for being part of the show. I think Nina as well. from home, for being part of the show also today. I want to ask you though, as my last question is, who should be contacting you? Who should be using your services?
Any small business, we do a lot with small medical offices, doctors, lawyers, professionals, anybody that prints. If you're in an office and someone's complaining about a printer or the cost of toner and supplies, or just needs help, that's really the bulk of our customer. Or if you're out and about and someone's complaining, I didn't really touch too much on the retail side. We do a real lot with the merchant processing, credit card processing. It's very competitive. It's who do you trust? Who do you work with? How do you read these statements? What's the cost? And what we've done through COVID-19 quickly is we provided a lot of wireless solutions, contactless wireless solutions, where we just set you up, you use it, we put them up for free. If you like it, you keep it, and you're a current customer with us. So we don't have to tell you, change your existing vendor. We can set you up right now if you like us, like our rates and our services. And the vendor I work with as technicians are out of Salem, Mass. We have, again, the full support, and that's been very popular. So that anybody that's in that area, so it's a lot of local small businesses.
No, I mean, if you've been, as I said, Adams Imaging Systems has been here for 37 years. You're definitely doing something right. So thank you again for all the great work you do here in the Merrimack Valley, and thank you for being part of the show again. Ken, just one last time, tell everyone the contact information so they can find out more about your company, and use your services.
Sure, it's Adams Imaging Systems, Newburyport, Mass. Our phone number is 978-462-9206, or you can email me at ken@ Adams Imaging Systems, or go to our website at adamsimagingsystems.com and just click on Contact Ken, and it'll come right through to us.
Perfect. Well, thank you again for being part of the show today. We appreciate it. Hopefully we're seeing you back at events soon enough when we're back out and about. But we appreciate you joining us today. And we want to say thank you to everyone at home. We look forward to seeing you next time on another edition of the Merrimack Valley Champions Business Program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael.